Yeah, 2 officers were involved in this call. I actually have both of their reports right here in my hands. They're claiming John Sexton was acting suspicious. He says all he was doing was taking a walk with his son early in the morning. Now, OSBI is involved to decide whether or not this was actually justified.
Hey, how you doing today?
You're watching body cam from a Watonga police officer who stopped this man, John Sexton, and his son in the early morning of the 4th of July. All after seeing them leave an alleyway.
Found it a little bit suspicious, you know. So, just the walking around.
Walking around is a little bit suspicious?
I mean, technically not really, but I mean, it is pretty early in the morning.
And when he didn't give his ID, things escalated all the way to this.
I want this on video. What are you doing to my bro? This is up.
Literally for doing nothing, and you do that in front of the person kid, bro. I hate cops like this, people like this. Just horrible. Just these people mothers should have swallowed them. Their mothers or left them dripping on the couch. Their mother.
I definitely agree with that, brother. Let's go to the next part.
For the rest of life. Real psychological trauma to the kid. You know. Real mental harm. And they just don't care. They just don't care.
Sexton is briefly detained, then eventually let go. We reached out to the Watonga police chief on the incident, and she said no comment. OSBI is now investigating if this was a lawful use of force. And Sexton wants to press charges.
Horrible. I mean, it's horrible to see my son act, crying like that, and then just having my rights violated like that.
Well, as to charges, unfortunately, the district attorney decided that this was justified. Nothing wrong here. The cops in that jurisdiction can just go around, slam people on the ground for no reason. And that's good policing. And this is the district attorney and his wife.
Ray, you are awesome, brother. That's why I'm a very big fan of you.
They look exactly like people that will put their name in their faces to something so disgusting like this. This man, Tommy Humphreys, literally looks like a Lord of the Rings extra. He looks like the most haggard, disgusting creature to come out of the fucking forest. Only next to his wife. Look at his wife. Boy, man, where do I start? How are you going to have a wife that look worse than a trans man? And I'm cool with trans people. It ain't a dick.
Ray, hold on. Ray, your monkey is way beautiful than this fucking bitch.
Ain't on trans people. The point that I'm making is, how you gonna have men who can dress up and put on makeup and look 10 times better than your wife? Make that make sense. You got a wife that if it was a beauty pageant with 100 people and 100 of them was trans, 99 of them was trans, and your wife was in there, your wife would get last place, bro. In a trans man beauty pageant. Bro, come on, bro. You over here allowing the police to brutalize the community. It's just sick, bro. People like this district attorney suck. But it checks out. People like this probably feel like, our police officers, yeah, they get to go around doing this. The people just laughing at you, bro. The public laughing at you. You're a disgrace, bro. This carries on with your reputation, bro. You just, the clip.
Yeah, the district attorney's office tells me OSBI presented findings of possible assault and battery charges. But the DA decided to decline to file. Andrea Lambert is not pleased.
Let me show you how this is going to go.
This use of force incident from last June was Monty Goodwin's second use of force investigation, but the end result was the same as the first.
That's a handcuffed autistic. The kid is autistic. He got mental issues. A handcuffed autistic child that he is punching in the face there. And the district attorney is not going to charge. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. That's why when you hear situations on the news, when people take the law into their own hands, you just wonder, like, I want to hear the full story. What's the full story? There has to be more to the story here. Just like when people used to be like, when
The force incident from last June was Monty Goodwin's second use of force investigation, but the end result was the same as the first. In this case, no charges filed after getting called to de-escalate a situation involving a child with autism, and in that struggle, punching the teen 3 times. The DA's office sent KOCO this statement, saying in part there wasn't enough evidence to get a conviction, but that Goodwin was no longer working at Watonga PD.
It's disturbing.
That's the teen's mom, Andrea Lambert. She says him simply being off the force isn't going to cut it.
He told me that this is good news. He said he did not see the possibility of winning, having a successful prosecution in this area because, in his words, a jury of Monty's peers would not find him guilty. It's disappointing, but as a mom, I just want to see that this man is not able to hurt anybody else.
There is literally a video of a handcuffed child with autism being punched in the face.
All right, Ray. Thank you very much for the update.
Was the same as the first. In this case, no charges filed after getting called to de-escalate a situation involving a child with autism, and in that struggle, punching the teen 3 times.